What's up guys, Barney here, aka Typhoon Boom, and I thought I'd just drop you guys a quick commentary today. Thanks a lot for all the comments and the feedback on the parody about Ghost. I think you guys quite enjoyed that. I got over 60 likes, I think I got 70 odd likes on that video, so that's pretty damn good. Thanks to obviously Jesus and Ask a Kappa for promoting that a bit for me. That was great. I got quite a few subscribers from that, so thanks to you guys for that. But I also did quite a few comments saying, "Stop bitching about Ghost, it's not overpowered. I don't sit in a corner with Ghost, where. Well, basically guys, Ghost is overpowered. And I'm going to explain that to you in a standard commentary, no singing, no nothing, just explain how Ghost is overpowered compared to the other tier 1 perks. So, a lot of the arguments that I saw in the comments were, well, UAV Jammer and Cold Blooded were in all of the previous games, so what's wrong with them? What's wrong with Ghost being in this game? It obviously isn't overpowered. Now, I agree, obviously they were in the past games, but you also had to choose between them and stopping power. And to be quite honest, most people would use stopping power every single time. Because stopping power kills faster, Ghost makes you invisible to kill streak. Cold-blooded, camouflage, whatever you want to call it, makes you invisible to kill streaks. So, obviously you had to have that choice. Whilst in this game, there is no stopping power. So, Ghost has to compete with the other tier 1 perks. And the only one that it is on anywhere near a par with is Flak Jacket. The only way Flak Jacket's not actually on a par with it. I wouldn't say Flak Jacket is on a par until Flak Jacket gets patched and makes you completely immune to RCXDs. Because if Ghost can make you immune to a 3-kill streak, then Flak Jacket should be able to make you immune from a 3-kill streak. That kind of just makes sense, really. So yeah, that's... The Flak Jacket is probably the closest you're going to get to a balanced other perk in tier 1. And then I was just thinking of other ways in which you could improve the other tier 1 perks in order to sort of balance it out a bit, and sort of the ways you could balance out the tier 1 perks. So my first idea was, well, we're going to have to buff some perks here, because some of them are a tiny bit not so great. So my first idea was about Hardline. Now, Hardline, just the normal Hardline, would obviously make your kill streaks 1 less. But Hardline Pro, you get rid of the reroll care packages thing. That's cool and all, but nobody really uses it anymore now that you can't do it on SAM turrets. But you take away that, and Hardline makes your kill streaks hard as ass. Literally, like, so, say you've got a chopper gunner. You've got a standard chopper gunner, it has 2 flares. If you're using Hardline Pro, it has 3. If you've got dogs, they get 25% more health. Something like that would make Hardline a more valid perk, because that way, it's almost a counter to Ghost, as in, you get the kill streaks and they're harder to kill because you're using Hardline, but they've got Ghost, so they can easily kill your kill streaks because you can't see them. So yeah, that was my idea for Hardline, to make that more balanced. You make your kill streaks tougher. But obviously only the deadly ones. And I'm not talking about airstrikes here, I'm talking about chopper gunner, attack heli, dogs, things of that nature. So yeah, you do that to make Hardline a little bit better. Then lightweight, my idea was that lightweight, just normal, would be faster running. And then lightweight pro, not only are you immune to fall damage, I was toying with the idea of have the Marathon Pro thing from Modern Warfare 2 where you climb over obstacles faster, or climb over the faster and silently, because the grunting is really annoying. But yeah, that was one of my ideas. And the other one was to make non-lethal kill streaks more powerful. So, say you've got a spy plane, it lasts for 5 seconds longer than it normally would. Counter spy plane lasts for 5 seconds longer. Blackbird lasts for an extra 10 seconds, say, for Lightweight Pro. So that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? It's a rushing class. You're using a reconnaissance kill streak set. Therefore, as you're using a Russian class, your reconnaissance set is more powerful than, say, someone who was using hardline or scavenger. Now, what was my idea for scavenger? I did have one. Oh yeah, to make scavenger more balanced, that's easy. You make the Strela 3 one shot when you only get one shot in the Strela 3 when you spawn rather than two. And then if you have scavenger, your Strela will start out with 3 missiles. That way, if you've got someone running scavenger, they can take air support down by themselves. But if you're running Ghost, you're invisible to air support, but you need a whole team of you guys to be taking it down, so you need to sacrifice yourself a little bit more. So I thought that kind of made sense. So resupply, maybe even resupplying the Strela 3, and it starts out with 2 or something like that. I did think about you could resupply the Law, which is what they've got now. When you spawn with a Law with Scavenger Pro, you get, I think you get 2 or 3 missiles. I can't remember. But the only problem with resupplying it in game is that you would get just people spamming launchers, which is just a bad plan. That's just a bad plan, man. But yeah, those are basically my ideas to balance the perks. You need to buff everything apart from Flak Jacket, which only needs a slight buff, and Ghost is pretty much fine as it is if you keep it that way. The only other way I can see of balancing it out is to just take the Strela 3 out of the game. And then Ghost would probably be alright. I'd probably be okay with it, because then you don't lose your kill streaks. Okay, you get snuck up on every once in a while. I mean, I put this gameplay up. This was a guy who was being an absolute obnoxious prick in free-for-all, thinking he was all that, and he was just corner camping the entire game and pissing me off. And this is pretty much because I literally play so much free-for-all. It is my game type. It's my favorite game type to play, and I run into people like this so much. And this guy is. Have a guess at what prestige this guy is, because I'm going to tell you now. He's 4th prestige, level 31, and he has more time played than I do. And I'm 8th prestige. So, what does that say about his tactic, really? Although he is going positive, so, I mean, what could possibly go wrong, apart from the fact that I just shot him through the face across the map? But, you know, it's people like this that give Ghost a bad name. I mean, obviously I give credit to you guys that run around with Ghost. I've done it on occasion. I think it's kind of cheap at the moment because Ghost is a little bit overpowered with all the Strelas and stuff, but granted, you can run around with Ghost and it is an effective perk, but it is a strong perk compared to everything but Flak Jacket. And it's just people like this guy that give it such a bad name, because literally, just put Ghost on, silence your gun, move around, stick your claymores down in doorways, piss people off. Which is what he was doing in this game. As you can see here, he just manages to wallbang me. Oh god, he's got a care package! Everybody run for the hills. I was raging so hard I rage quit this lobby after this game. I was stuck in this lobby for like... I was in this lobby for like 3 games, and this guy was just being a dick. He was just... Every time I got close to my Blackbird, it was just like, oh, I'm gonna camp you out, and then fucked me over. And you can see there, I finally finished the goddamn game. Just games like that ruin my score per minute. I was ranked 300th in free-for-all earlier, and then I've run into games like that, and now I'm ranked like 2000th, so... Anyway, guys, I hope that explained a little bit about my feelings towards Ghost, and I will see you guys later.